Hi friends, today I am giving a lecture on differences between structure and union. So structure and union are used for holding different data type elements. So structure is also used for storing heterogeneous data type elements, and union is also used for storing heterogeneous data type elements. Both structure and unions are derived data type elements. Okay, now we go for differences between structure and union. So the first difference is, to declare a structure, struct keyword is used. In union, to declare the union, we are using a keyword called union. Union keyword is used to declare a struct union. Okay, struct keyword is used for declaring a structure. Union keyword is used for declaring a structure. Next, second point, what is the syntax used for declaring a structure? Struct, structure name, brace begin, data type, variable name 1, data type, variable name 2, data type, up to variable name n, closing brace, structure variables, semicolon. Okay, so this is the syntax used for declaring a structure. So here struct is the keyword, structure name is the name of the structure you want. So these are all called as the members of the structure. So here data type, variable name 1, data type, variable name 2, up to data type, variable name n. So brace close, here structure variables, semicolon. Okay, we can declare only one structure variable, or we can declare more number of structure variables, semicolon. Here semicolon is compulsory. Next, syntax for declaring a union. Here union is the keyword. Next, this is the union name. This is also called as tag name. Okay, so these are called as the members of the structure. So that are between opening brace and closing brace. Here data type, variable name 1, data type, variable name 2, up to data type, variable name n. So closing brace, here union variables. So we can declare one union variable, or we can declare more number of union variables. So separated by comma, last semicolon we are putting. Next, so this is the example of a structure. So here the structure name is employee. Here struct is the keyword, structure name or tag name is employee. Next, what are the members of the structure? So these are all called as the members of the structure. So members of the structure. How many members are there? So there are 4 members are there. First one is employee number, second one is name, third one is department, and fourth one is salary. Here employee number data type is int. So name of the employee data type is char, department name is char, salary is float. Okay, so there are only 3 data types are there: int, char, float. Next, semicolon. Here we are declaring 2 variables for the structure called employee, that is employee 1, employee 2, that is emp1, emp2. Okay, so here the structure is employee. What are the members of the structure? Employee number, name, department, salary. Here we are declaring 2 structure variables, emp1 and emp2. Here emp1, emp2 are separated by comma. At last we are putting semicolon. Next, what is the example for union? So union name is student. This is also called as tag name. So what are the members of the union? The members of the union are Members of union. Members of union are roll number, name, department, age. Here only two data types are there. Here int and the second one is char. Here we are declaring two variables for the union, that is std1 comma std2. These two variables are separated by comma. Okay. So this is the example for union and this is the example for structure. Next, suppose we can take a structure. The structure contains 4 members. Each and every member has its own memory location. Okay, each and every member occupies separate memory location. So for example, we can take this structure. So here int employee, the members. Here we can take a structure. The structure name is employee. Okay. So what are the members of the structure? Employee number, employee name, employee department, employee salary. These are the 4 members of the structure. So here employee number data type is int. It occupies 2 bytes. Next, name of the employee. So the size is 30 characters. Data type is char. So 30 characters. Each character occupies 1 byte according to the Windows operating system. So 30 into 1. So 30 bytes of memory is allocated. Next, char DEPT of 20. Here department name. So department name is nothing but characters. So what is the size of the array? So it is 20. So what is the data type of the array? Char. So each character occupies 1 byte. So 20 into 1, 20 bytes of memory is allocated. Next, float salary. Float occupies 4 bytes. Okay. So here this is 2 bytes, this is 30 bytes, this is 20 bytes, this is 4 bytes. Okay. So each member has its own memory location. Okay. So this member is stored at one place in the memory. This member is placed at one place in memory. This member stored in another place in the memory. This member stored in another place in the memory. So each and every member has its own separate location. Okay, next one. In the case of union, all members use the same memory location. Here, each and every member stored at different locations. So this member is stored at one place. This member is stored at another place. This member is stored at another place. This member is stored at another place. But in the case of union, all members use the same memory location. So that is, in this one, these are the members of the union called student. So here this occupies 2 bytes, this occupies 30 bytes, this occupies 10 bytes, this occupies 1 byte. Okay, among them, which is the largest? So this is the largest. Here, this is a character array. Each character occupies 1 byte. Here 30 characters are there. 30 characters occupies 30 bytes. So 30 bytes of memory is allocated. So in that 30 bytes, all the members are stored. All the members of the union use the same memory location. Which member occupies largest memory? Which member occupies largest amount of memory? So that memory location can used by all the members of the union. So here in this one, so there are 30 bytes of memory is allocated. So this is 30 bytes of memory is allocated, 0 to 29. 30 bytes of memory is allocated. In this memory, all the members are stored. First, int roll number. So that is 2 bytes. Char name of 30. So this is total. Char department of 30, 0 to 9. Char gender. This is 2 bytes. Okay. So within the 30 bytes of memory, all the members are stored. Okay. So how much amount of memory is allocated? Among all the members of the union, which member has the largest size, that amount of memory is allocated by the union. So all the members use that same memory for storing the numbers. Okay, next one. So here several members of a structure can be initialized at a time. Okay, so here how many members are there? There are 4 members are there in the structure. All the 4 members can be initialized at a time in the case of structure. But in the case of union, only first member can be initialized. Only first member can be initialized. And that means at a time only one member can be initialized in the case of union, but in the case of structure, all the members can be initialized at the same time. Okay, next one. The size of the structure is equal to the sum of the memory occupied by each member in the structure. So, what is the size of the structure? Size of the structure means, okay, whatever the memory occupied by each member, so the sum of all the members occupied by the members is equal to the size of the structure. Suppose we can take this example. So this member occupies 2 bytes according to the Windows operating system. So this member character occupies 1 byte. How many number of characters you want to write? 30 characters. So that is 30 into 1. That is 30 bytes of memory is allocated. Char DEPT of 20. One character occupies 1 byte. How many number of characters are there? 20 characters. So that is 20 bytes. So here 30 into 1. Here 20 into 1. Here 4 bytes of memory is allocated. So sum of the memory occupied by each member is called as the size of the structure. So 2 plus 30, 32, 52, 56. So 56 bytes of memory is allocated for storing all the members of the structure. That is 56 bytes of memory is allocated for storing all the members of the structure. Next, here how size of the union. Size of the union is, so how much amount of memory is allocated? 2 bytes. So how much amount of memory is allocated? 30 into 1, that is 30 bytes. How much amount of memory is allocated for this one? 10 into 1, that is 10 bytes. How much amount of memory is allocated? So 1 byte. So among them, which is the largest amount of memory is occupied? That is 30 bytes. So that is the 30 bytes is the size of the union. So which is the largest? So that we are taken as the size of the structure. Among 2 bytes, 30 bytes, 10 bytes, 1 byte. Which is the largest? 30 bytes. So now 30 bytes is the size of the union. So this is the main difference between structure and union. Here size of the structure is the sum of the amount of memory occupied by each member in the structure. Here the size of the union is the largest amount of memory occupied by which member. So that is the size of the union. Here is the members of a structure all begin at different offsets from the base of the structure. So here every member begins at offset 0 from the address of the union. So for example, so here so the first member of the structure is employee number. Employee number data type is int. Int occupies 2 bytes. Okay, so that is 0 start, that is 2 bytes. So this is employee number, EMP number. Employee number occupies 2 bytes. So this is the 2 bytes. Next one, employee name. Employee name occupies 30 bytes. Employee name occupies 30 bytes. So this is 2 to 32. So difference between is 32 minus 2, that is 30. So 30 bytes occupies for employee name. Next, float salary. So here salary occupies 4 bytes. So this is salary. Okay. So total size is equal to, so 2 plus 30 plus 4. So that is equal to 36. So 36 bytes of the memory is allocated. 36. So here the members of a structure all begin at different offset. So here we are starting with 0. First member start with 0. The second member start with 2. The third member start with 32. Okay. So first member occupies 2 bytes. The difference between 0 and 2 is 2 bytes. Employee number occupies 2 bytes. Employee name occupies 30. Size of the character array is 30. Each character occupies 1 byte. So that is 30 bytes. So difference between 2 and 32 is 30. Next, employee salary. This data type is float. It occupies 4 bytes. The difference between 32 and 36 is 4 bytes. So here different offset means each and every member starts at different location. This member start at 0th location. The second member start with the second location. The third member starts at 32 location in the memory. But in the case of union, okay, what is the largest member? So that is 30 into 1, that is 30 bytes of memory is allocated. So that is 0 to 29. 30 bytes of memory is allocated. Okay, so in this one, roll number occupies 2 bytes. So this is roll number occupies 2 bytes. Name, so this can be written as entire name. So in this one, so this is 2, this is 0. 0 to occupies roll number. Name, okay. Department. Department occupies 0 to 19. So 0 to 19 occupies DEP. Department. So among the 3 members of the union, which member is the largest member? Name is the largest member. How much amount of memory is allocated? 30 bytes of memory is allocated, that is 0 to 29. Okay, in this memory of 30 bytes, all the members are stored. Each member starts at offset 0. Offset means each member starts at 0th location. The first member roll number here 0 to 2. It occupies 2 bytes. 0 to 2. Difference is 2. 2 bytes of memory is allocated. So this one. Okay, the second member is name. Name is completely occupies. The third member is department. Department size is 20. 20 into 1, 20 bytes. This is 20 bytes. So all the members use the same memory location. So this is a 2 and this is a 19 and this is 29. This is 0. All the members use the same memory location. This 30 bytes of memory is used by the all the members of the union. So this is one of the difference between structure and union. The last difference is how to create a structure variable. The syntax is struct, structure name, variable name 1, variable name 2, variable name 3 up to variable name n, semicolon. So for example, struct, structure name is employee, emp1 comma emp2 comma emp3 up to empn. So this is struct, structure name, variable name 1, variable name 2 up to variable name n. Here we are declaring n number of variables. So all the n number of variables are separated by comma. Last number is end with semicolon. For example, struct employee emp1 comma emp2 semicolon. Here we are declaring two variables for the structure called employee. The first variable is emp1, second variable is emp2. These two members are separated by comma and end with semicolon. Next, creating a union variable. The syntax is union, union name, variable name 1, variable name 2 up to variable name n. So here example is union, structure name is student. Here we are declaring two variables for the union, that is std1 comma std2. These two variables are separated by comma and last end with semicolon. So these are the differences between structure and union. So this is very important question. So this question is asked in the main examination for 8 marks. Suppose this question can be asked for 16 marks. So for this structure, you can write one program. For this union, you can write one program. Okay. So thank you for watching this video. My channel name. So DIVVELA SRINIVASA Rao. DIVVELA SRINIVASA Rao. Thank you.